All right, it's update time. I'm gonna run into Ocean City. We're gonna do some updates. Labor Day weekend just passed, so this is a couple days after, so we're gonna check out, see what's going on out there. There's some closures, some new openings, things like that, so it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna head into Ocean City now and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna do pretty much the same as what I did last time. I'm gonna start in uptown, like the north end of Ocean City, and then work my way back down towards the inlet. I kind of like that way better. It's easier to do it. And then I'm gonna finish in West Ocean City. It was one, if you've seen my update videos before, you knew it was coming. If you haven't seen them, you'll see it today because the signs are all up. So, all right, well, into Ocean City we go. Doing it old school. I'm gonna get out and walk around for a little bit at each one. I figure I haven't done it in a while, but the first one I'm at, Sun and Surf, their last day was, it was Labor Day, September 5th. So they closed for good after 50 years. It's going to be, a developer bought it. I don't know if it's going to be condos or a hotel, but yeah, but that's it. So they're done. They're actually cleaning stuff out right now. We can try to go in. They're letting me walk around, so I'll take full advantage of it. This is crazy. The end of it, 50 years. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks for letting me walk around.
Oh.
They were really cool. If they see this, big shout out to them. I thank them too, but they were really, really nice for letting me walk around in there. So, all right, I'm on to the next one and we'll go from there. All right, I'm on 127th Street and Tony Luke's finally open. It's been like years in the making, but they're finally open. And as a bonus, the Schmegel's Bagels, by Rope Walk, like 82nd Street down there, they're finally open too. So maybe 2022 is the huge year for things that are finally opening. I don't know. Tony Luke's is open. It's a North Bay shopping center, Lido's Pizza, Pit and Pub, all that. So we're gonna keep going south. I'm right behind Tony Luke's and this tractor trailer right here. See, it says T13 on it. They're already getting ready for Festival of Lights. And these tractor trailers are everywhere. This is the first one right now. The rest of them will come in soon. But they start setting up like September. And it's a lot. There's more in there. It's crazy.
But it's a good festival.
Yeah, it's a really good festival. I'm gonna do a different video this year of it. See how it says Winterfest on the back? I'm gonna do a different video this year. I did one last year, but the drone that I have now is totally different than the one that I had. So I'm definitely gonna fly it for this year so you can see the full thing. Only one I'm gonna drive by, this one's Sugar Planet right here. It was the old Colwell Banker building. And I believe it's the same owners as Sensations that's putting all those in. Sugar Planet, Sugar Kingdom. And I think he's doing the same thing. It was the old what was the name of it? The hat place?
Lids.
He bought that building too, and I think he's going to be doing the same thing over there. Another one too, just real quick, Gold Coast Mall is right here. That's that liquor store, the big liquor store. And then the old one was right here. That's now the Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen's been open for a little bit. I think like a month or two now. Check it out. There's Rope Walk right on the other side. Schmegel's Bagels, finally open.
What?
That one said it's coming like summer of 2020 or something like that. And they finally just opened. Here's oh, that's what it was, Hatland. This one, that's gonna be, I think it was gonna be one of those like Sugar Kingdoms or whatever. But yeah, the Sensations guy bought that one. That's the old BJ's on the water, Atlantic Beach House, but it's not Atlantic Beach House anymore. It's Saltwater 75. Now the rumor that I heard, I don't know how true it is, but it's just what I heard, was that when they took over, Atlantic Beach House took over BJ's, people were under the impression it was the same exact concept. And when they, as BJ's, same food, same everything. When they realized it wasn't, they were writing pretty bad reviews online. So I don't understand that at all. If it was, if you wanted the same food as BJ's, you would have kept the name the same. But anyway, so apparently what they did, I guess, from what I heard, is they switched it to Saltwater 75. In another update video that I did, I walked around through there to check it out. So it should be opening soon. I would say probably before the spring of next year. They were really working fast on it. All right, I'm off to the next one. The next one's kind of big news down here. So this one's another 2-for-1 stop. Two different things going on at one location. So here's the first one. It's the new Secrets liquor store, and this thing is huge. The size of this. It looks awesome too. Looks like it's going to be a cool place. I don't know what else they're going to have in here. Someone did comment before and let me know. But if you know, yeah, feel free to share. But I mean, this place looks huge. And then the second one that's been going around a lot is Odyssey Watersports. They are closing after this year. So I'm gonna run down there real quick. So that's it for Odyssey Watersports. They do own another place, Action Watersports. I believe it's down that way. Don't quote me on that one. But for them, yeah, it's the lease was not renewed, is what it was. So with this area, with Secrets right there, Odyssey Watersports, this whole parking lot is broken up. I know the Secrets owns some of it. I know that Ocean Pines owns some of it and leases it to Secrets. I don't know which part. So I don't know if that has anything, if Ocean, I don't know. I have no clue. I really don't. But I don't know if they're leasing the side from Ocean Pines or Secrets or what. I don't know. What I do know is the lease is not being renewed. They're going to look for another location. And they're still keeping the Action Watersports open. And they have a propeller shop too. So that's going to be it for them. I don't know if they're actually still open right now or if they're only open on weekends, I think throughout the year, or throughout open on weekends throughout September. But yeah, it's sad. They were here like 25 years. So it's sad to see them go. I did a video too. I mean, just this a couple months ago, we rented a pontoon boat from them. It was awesome too. Super easy to do. And I did a video on that. So it sucks. It really does. I hate seeing them go. They're good people too. But if I find out anything on a new location, obviously I'll let you know. I'll put it in the description if I hear anything. All right, we're gonna keep driving south more towards the inlet. I gotta drop Ashley off at home real quick. She's gotta go pick the kids up. And then I'll keep going down towards the inlet. But little history on the lot I was talking about with Ocean Pines having something to do with it. That used to be What is this guy doing? Okay, just stop in the middle of the lane, I guess. Anyway, that used to be the ferry landing for Ocean Pines. Back in the 70s, when you wanted to buy a house or look at a house over there, the realtors would meet you there, and then you get on the ferry and go to Ocean Pines, and they would try to sell you a house. So that's how Ocean Pines has something to do with it. Again, I don't know what part of it, but they do still own it. On the road again. I'm headed to Midtown right now. Going to check out Embers. That's where I'm going. Embers and Phillips too. Phillips had a fire. I think like, what, last week, the week before? Can't remember. It wasn't long ago. But it was only in the top corner. Apparently it was a wiring issue. And it was wiring issue to a new sign that they had put up. And it had sparked a fire. And the staff were able to put it out pretty quick, so there wasn't any damage hardly at all. There was some damage, it just wasn't major, and they did end up opening the next day, so which is good news. Really good news. So people have brought up in the past fires. I hear a lot about it in the comments. Me personally, what I think with these fires, oh shocker, it's the off season, and some random restaurant just caught fire and burned down. It's so strange. Personally, what I honestly really think that it is its lack of maintenance. These restaurants are pushing so hard during the summer that they're not taking the time to do the proper maintenance in the off season, and they're pushing so hard to get it reopened back up to open up for the year that they're overlooking stuff. For the Phillips one, I get that it's a new sign that was put up. I mean, yeah, but some of these other ones, I believe it's lack of maintenance is what it is. But anyway, enough of that. Going to Embers now. We'll check that out. Embers, the other one brewing, and there's a coffee shop and something else. This is Embers, the like megaplex. This place is huge. Massive. I did a drone shot a while back of going over up top when they were building that. It's pretty wild. It's huge. Really got Surf's Up arcade located on the second floor. Gonna go check out the front where they got everything, all the signage. You got the other one brewing coming soon right here. This is Nate, the brewer that was at Backshore Brewing. Then they have a coffee shop down there, Jay's Cafe. And I think they just got approval for an axe throwing thing, so maybe you could just have a bunch of beers at the other one brewing and then go throw axes. I don't know what could go wrong, but they just got approved for that, and I don't know where that's going in here, but they did get approved for it, and they're going to put that in. And then obviously the crab house is still here too. Phillips, I'll drive by real quick. I'll kind of point out where the fire was. It's on the far corner if you're going down to the inlet, and then we'll keep going south towards the inlet. And then at the very end in West Ocean City, if you've seen my other videos, you know what's going on. If you haven't seen it, you'll find out today. So here's the Phillips building. The fire was in that corner. That's where it was, right on top. I did a video of that too. I flew my drone over it to see if you could see it, because honestly they said they saw flames coming from the roof, so I thought it was going to be big, and thankfully it was not. So, but yeah, it was just that little corner over there. While I'm right here, the Nick's mini golf, Nick's Jurassic Golf, is going to be going in, not at this old Phillips parking lot. It's this one right here. The Nick's is owned by the Harrison Group. They're going to bulldoze it and put in an office building. It's old news. I've talked about it in the past, but there's Nick's right now. But that's all they're doing. So Nick's is going to move right up the street, and he did buy it already. So good news. The next one is let's see, Margaritaville, which is the Beach Plaza Hotel. I still have no clue what's going on with that one. No idea with it. It's back to parking issues. So if I hear anything on that, obviously I'll let you know. Haven't heard anything on demo. There was someone that brought up in the comments before about he thought that maybe they were just going to abandon the idea, which, funny enough, I thought the same thing. Like, how much are they going to put up with before they're like, you know what, forget it, we'll just move on. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. And obviously it's like millions and millions of dollars. So no clue how that really works. But yeah, for some reason I just thought, wouldn't be surprised, you know. So anyway, now we're going to head down towards the inlet. I'm not going to go up to the inlet, the old inlet village, because really nothing is being done up there. It's still the same. But I am going to check out Harbor Inn. So I heard they opened. All right, I think it's true. There's a car out there. Any lock on the front door? It's still locked. I don't know what's going on with it. Kind of catch you up to speed. The apartment next door, that building, it caught fire. The Harbor Inn never actually got damaged. It was more from smoke. Lots of smoke. No fire damage, but it was smoke damage. And then the rumor was that they weren't going to open back up. It's been owned, it's all female owned since it opened in 1935. So they were trying to keep it that way. And then there was rumors it may not open again. And then they said they were going to open, and they were supposed to open, I think it was like August 13th. And then they announced that they couldn't make the date. They were still doing construction. Then they were going to reopen on August 19th. So at this point, I don't know if they're even open. Let me try to check social media real quick. All right, we got it. It's official. They're open. Harbor Inn 4 days ago. Yep. Looks like they opened 4 days ago. That's awesome. Good for them. I'm happy, because I really didn't want to see this place go. It's a lot of historical stuff to it. It's one of the oldest bars in the country. And if you read the history on this, they were serving alcohol during Prohibition. I guess they knew the police chief somehow, and they were kind of getting away with it. So that's awesome, awesome news. All right, I'm headed to West Ocean City for my final update for this video. Here it is. If you saw my update videos in the past, you know what it is. If you have not, it's Crab Cake Factory West. Back in here. All right. This used to be, it was Alex's Trattoria, the Italian place. Then they closed, the owners retired, and then Mulligan's came back. I believe they had another place here, not in this plaza, but in Ocean City. And then he shut down, and then he opened this one up. It was only open for like a year or two. It was during the pandemic was when he opened. So yeah, don't really blame him for shutting down on that one. And then after he got out, it was Crab Cake Factory West. We did get a chance to go in here. This is where the kids register for football. So we went in there when Mulligan shut down, and I gotta say, it looked really nice in there. So I never got a chance to go to Mulligan's. From what I heard, it was pretty good, but it just wasn't enough business. So I'm assuming this is not going to take long to open if they're keeping everything pretty much relatively the same. So excited for this one. Now I don't have to go all the way into Ocean City and fight the 90 traffic to go get a crab cake. I can come here. So real pumped for this one. Thanks for hanging out with me on this update video. So curious to see what's going to happen over late fall, winter, to try to see what comes and goes. So I don't know. I guess we just wait and see. But thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you on the next one. All right. See you later.